Jeff, the Nordic leaders plan to focus mostly on increasing cooperation in the Arctic and fighting climate change. But their agenda took a detour.
Okay.
Leaders of Nordic nations gathered for the final day of talks. But their discussions revolved around someone who was not in the room: Russian President Vladimir Putin. Iceland invited Prime Minister Justin Trudeau as a special guest.
This is obviously a very challenging internal situation in Russia. This is the head of a significant military, paramilitary organization in the Wagner group, taking some bold actions, challenging the regime.
We discussed the events of last Saturday in Russia, which show us really how unpredictable the situation can become.
For Nordic countries that neighbor Russia, the risk is even more real.
We have to be ready, and I'm happy that we are well prepared at this moment. The West is well prepared, NATO is well prepared, but we have to be ready.
Finland recently joined NATO. The organization's Secretary General called the short-lived rebellion in Russia another sign Putin's war in Ukraine was a mistake.
The weakness of the Russian regime, and it also demonstrates how difficult and dangerous it is for President Putin to be reliant on mercenaries.
Sweden is pushing to become a NATO member ahead of next month's summit in Lithuania.
And we need to make sure that we get you in by Vilnius in a couple of weeks.
Trudeau met with his Swedish counterpart on the sidelines.
You were actually the first country ratifying Sweden.
But Turkey is standing in the way. The Turkish president is blocking its entry into the alliance, accusing Sweden of harboring terrorists. The Turks and Swedes will have a sit-down in Brussels before the NATO summit. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says he will continue to support Sweden's bid for membership as Western leaders try to respond to an increasingly unpredictable Russia. Jeff?
Touria Izri in Reykjavik, Iceland. Thanks, Touria.